So in the last video we studied this cross division method. So now we are going to continue with the word problems given in exercise 4.2. Question number 3. Find the greatest number that divides 1470 and 1890 exactly without leaving any remainder. So here, whenever this type of word problems are coming, you may get confused that you have to find HCF or LCM. So you will go for the full form, students. HCF means highest, highest, greatest. These are the number words which are common, which gives the same meaning, longest. So if this type of words are coming, you are going to find HCF, and LCM means lowest or least. So that type of words are coming, then you will be finding LCM. So your greatest word is given, so you will find the HCF of these two numbers. So it's very simple, 1470 and 1890. So if you will find the HCF, you can use any method. Long division method will be more easy because these numbers are too big. So I will explain you the long division method. You can do prime factorization method also, it's your choice. So this greatest number with the smallest number you will divide. So 1470, this you are going to divide it by 1890. So ones are 1470. Your remainder will be 420. So this is the pair which you got for the next division. So 1470 divide by 420. So if you will multiply it with 3, you will get 1260. Your remainder will be 210. So again you will be getting this pair for the next division. So 1260 divide by 210. So it is 6 1260. Remainder is 0. So which is the last divisor you got with this method? You got this. So your HCF is equal to 210. So you can add the sentence, as it is a word problem. You can add the sentence that 210 here is the sentence is the greatest number that divides this two numbers exactly without leaving any remainder. Now question number 4. Find the greatest number that divides these numbers exactly without leaving any remainder. So this is the same question. You are going to find HCF of these three numbers. So that you can do by yourself. You can use any method, long division method also you can use, and this prime factorization method also use. You can use just these three numbers you have to use. Okay, it's very simple. Then question number 5. What is the greatest number that divides 1803 and 2028, leaving a remainder of 3 in each case? So here what you are going to do? Here it is not without any remainder. These two questions, in that it was mentioned that without any remainder. So directly we find HCF. But here we have to make changes in the question. See how? Let us solve it. So question number 5. Your numbers are given 1803 and 2028. Now here in question it is given leaving a remainder 3. So you don't want that remainder, right? Because you want the answer. So here you will minus 3 in both the numbers. So you will get 1800 and 2025. So these two numbers you got. Now you will find the HCF of these two numbers. Let us do prime factorization method here. So 1800 you will start it with 2. So 900, 450, 225. 5 fours are and 5 fives are. Then 5 threes are, 3 ones are. Sorry, 5 it is 5 nines are, 3 threes are and 3 ones are. See here you must be thinking that why I took 5 first and then 3. 5 is also a prime number and 3 is also a prime number. We want prime factors. So you can use the prime numbers before or after. It's your choice. You can go in sequence also. The answer will be same only. So this way of 1800, same way we are going to do of this 2025. See, whenever you see 5, no, you can start it with 5 itself because 5 is also a prime number. It will be more easy. So 5 fours are 20, 0 and 5 fives are 25. 5 81s are. Now 81, we can start it with 3 because 8 plus 1 9. 9 is coming in 3's table. So it is divisible with 3. So 3 27s are, 3 9s are, 3 3s are and 3 1s are. So this factors we got. Now let us find out the common factors. Here 2 is not there, so 2 is not common. 2 fives are given, here also 2 fives are there. So this 5 and this 5 is common and this 2 threes are common, right? So what is your HCF? HCF is equal to 5 into 5 and 3 into 3. So you will multiply this. So you will get 25 into 9. So your answer is 225. So the highest common factor is 225. Question number 6. Find the greatest number that divides 846, 1107 and 1238, leaving remainders 1, 2 and 3 respectively. So here in the last question it was 3 in each case, but here in each case there are different numbers, but respectively means in a sequence these 3 numbers are coming. So first we will write down these 3 numbers. So question 6, 846, 1107 and 1238. Okay, these 3 numbers are there. Now 1, 2 and 3. So minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. These 3 remainders are given, so that we will minus. So which numbers you will get? 845, 1105 and 1235. So these 3 numbers you got, you will find the HCF of these 3 numbers with prime factorization method or any method you can use. But as 3 numbers are there and all are, you can see that 5 is given in the unit place. So we can start it with 5 itself. Let us find out. Okay, so now we will find the factors in each case. So here are the factors. This 845, if you will divide by 5, you will get 169. So factors of 169 is 13 13s are 169. Now 1105, if you will divide it with 5, you will get 221. Now 221, if you will divide it with 13, you will get 17. So 13 17s are 221 and 17 ones are 17. Then 1235, 5 into 247. 247 again. See the factors of this numbers, it's little bit tough to find because this 13 into 19 both are the prime numbers. So 13 into 19 if you will do, you will get 247 and so 19 ones are 19. So here are the factors. Which are the common factors? Here you can see 5 is common in all the 3 and 13 is common in all the 3. So your HCF is 5 into 13, that is 65. So your answer is 65. Now question number 7. The length of a big hole is 2000 centimeter and its breadth is 1600 centimeter. What would be the length of the longest tape that can be used to measure the length and breadth of the hole in an exact number of times? Here also longest word is used. Longest means greatest and greatest means HCF. So you will find the HCF of 2000 and 1600 and then you will get the exact number of the tape, means how much length you need. Okay. So question number 7. You will find the HCF of 2000 and 1600. So here you can see that this is big numbers, so long division method we can use. So 2000 divide by 1600, 1600 ones are 1600, 400 is your remainder. Now this is your pair which you got. So 1600 divided by 400. So 400 fours are 1600. 0 is your remainder. So which is the last divisor you got? 400. So your HCF is 400. Clear? So this method is more easy than this method. Now question number 8. A hole 33 meter long and 16 meter wide is to be paved with square floor tiles. What would be the length of the largest tile that can be used such that the entire floor is covered? Here you are having one wall and in that you have to put the tiles. So the length and the breadth of the tile is given. So how much length should be there of the largest tile, it is given. So you will find again here largest means HCF. So HCF of 13 and 16 you will be finding. Now you know that this 33 is a prime number. No fact sorry, but the factors are not common. Let us solve it. Question number 8. You will find the factors of 33 and 16. So here long division method also you can do and prime factorization method also you can do. Any method, let us do long division method. So 33 divided by 16. So 16 2s are 32. 1 is your remainder. Now 32 divided by 1. Right. So 132s are 32. So you got 0 as your remainder, which is the last divisor. 1 is the last divisor. So your HCF is 1. Easy. If you will find the factors of 33, you will get 3 into 11. 16 you will get 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 4 times 2. So no factors are common in that. So the highest common factor will be your answer, that is 1. Now question number 9. What is the maximum number of equal squares of the biggest possible size that can be cut out of the piece of cardboard 48 centimeter broad and 64 centimeter long? So here first you are going to find HCF of 48 and 64 meter. What would be the length of each square? That also we will find. So here we found the HCF of 48 and 64 first. So if you will find the factors, you will be getting this all factors of these two numbers. So your HCF will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So HCF is 16. Now in your question it is given what would be the length of each square. So if you have to find the length of each square or you can say tile. So first you will find the area of the cardboard. So area of the cardboard, here you are given, see, the cardboard size is 48 centimeter broad and 64 centimeter long. So first you will find the area of cardboard. Area of cardboard is 48 into 64. Then the tiles which we got, it is of 16. So the area of the tile, or we can say square, is 16 into 16. So the number of squares is equal to the area of cardboard divided by the area of square, right? So the area of cardboard, what you get, 48 multiply 64, and for square you got 16 into 16. Now no need to multiply and then divide, we can directly write these numbers only and we can finally get the answer easily. 16 3s are and 16 4s are 64. So 3 into 4, your answer is 12 squares. Clear? Now next question. Two bags of wheat contain 42 kg and 56 kg of wheat respectively. What is the greatest weight that can be used to measure the wheat in each bag an exact number of times? How many times will it take to weigh all the wheat in two bags using this weight? So first what we are going to do, first we will find the HCF of 42 and 56. So question number 10, HCF of 42 and 56. You can use long division method, it will be more easy. 46 divided by 42, 42 ones are 42. So 14 is your remainder. Now 42 divided by 14, so 14 threes are 42. 0 is the remainder, last divisor is 40. So your HCF is 14. So here two bags are there. Now we got 14, that we will use measure 14 kg of weight, right, to weight these two bags. So how many times you will need to use this weight? For that first we will add this two bags weight. So the total weight of wheat is 42 plus 56. So what you will get? You will get 98. So now 98 divided by 14. So you will get 7 times. So if you want to weight this 98 kg of weight, you will use this weight piece of 14 7 times. Then you will get the weight total. Okay, so your answer is the HCF is 14. The total weight divided by this HCF, you will get 7 times. So this exercise is over. Now in the next video, we will understand LCM. Bye bye. Have a nice day.